Hello, my beautiful Libras, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your mid-month money and career tarot reading for the month of November 2021, so mid-November. So I do want to thank you so much for joining me. I always love doing your readings. Keep in mind this is general, so take what resonates and do not stress over what doesn't, okay? This is a general. If you want a personal reading, I definitely recommend it. They are always accurate. Just head on down to the description box where you will see my email, the options, and the pricing. Okay, they're very affordable. Just reach out, I'll get that started for you. And if you are looking to donate to the channel, of course I recommend it and I appreciate it in advance. The PayPal link is down below, which is also used for personal readings. Okay, don't forget to check out the other placements within your chart, especially your Mars placement. If you don't know it, I'd look up your free chart. Apparently there's somebody drawn to this video who doesn't know all their placements. But yeah, that's all about your career, so I definitely recommend watching that one. If you're here to hear about a Libra in your life, to be a bit nosy, you're more than welcome to join. Okay. I do feel I need to show this is left over from Gemini's reading, our energy, because I'm a Leo, Libra. If you're new to this Libra tribe, it feels like you're focused on your level of abundance. Okay, I don't know why that came out. Justice. Needing things to be balanced, even around you, within you. People need to relax, is the message coming through. At times you need to relax as well, or we need to relax as well, but it's like, how the hell are we meant to accomplish that if people around us, whether it's a boss figure, coworkers, clientele, customers, don't just sort of chill out, right? Interesting. For my lovely Libras for this mid-month reading. Okay, 2 of the same cards we got in Gemini, so that's now 3. Might have Gemini in your chart, or be dealing with one. It's resonating already for me. For my lovely Geminis. Sorry, wow. Yeah, very relevant apparently. I meant to say Libra, obviously. We're going to pull the last 2 right from the top of the deck. Alright, interesting energy. Could feel a little bit all over the place, working multiple jobs, running a business, working another job, or just accomplishing a lot within your life. Feeling like you are exiting a period where you spent a little bit too much money, but you as well don't have a lot of free time nowadays, especially within the second half of the month, to spend a lot of money. You will be socializing, going on dates, or whatever the case may be, but you do consume most of your valuable time by working. All right, a fresh start is needed at this time, even if it's just a mental fresh start in an existing opportunity. Do not overthink. Trust your intuition when you have to do something. You know you're experienced enough or have the knowledge, the wisdom, the skill sets to do it in the right manner or to produce quality work. Don't allow someone else to make you second guess things, okay? Even if that's a customer. Could be a boss figure or somebody else you work with. Do not second guess yourself. You know better at this point. Second ace in the reading, Ace of Wands. Can typically come through as overthinking. Your mind being on fire. It's like you're working one job, you'll lose your breath or just feel like you should be focusing on your heart health. I don't know why that just came through. As well as your mental health. But just feeling as if you are thinking about other things while you're trying to accomplish what's at hand, what's in front of you. You need to sort of, yes, multitask. I know you can, but also just kind of try to stay present when you're at one job or when you're trying to do one task. You have a lot on your to-do list. Don't overthink things. Again, wow. Yeah, again, a little bit all over the place. Very interesting. A lot coming out here, and I'm not going to take them. 10 of Cups, so focus on your happily ever after. Wanting to fill those last few cups, but feeling like you just have a lot on your plate. Desiring more personal connections, but being like, okay, I guess I can connect with those I work with. Just feeling like you have a lot of work to accomplish once again. The Chariot, not overthinking what you're going after at this time is a huge focus at the beginning of the 3rd week. Let's move on, but I feel like there is part of you that's quite peaceful. It's this energy once again where you need everyone else around you that you're wrapped up with to be peaceful as well, so you can sort of maintain that or bring that inner peace back to your situation. You produce better work when you're not overly stressed out, right? Obviously. 9 of Wands, since you make your way to the middle of the 3rd week of the month and you're feeling quite depleted, I was actually going to start the reading by raising my hand and going, hi Libra, who's depleted? Okay, I can relate, I get it. It's like you trying to light the way for others or just for yourself, or to keep that fire alive, that passion alive. It being a bit difficult in the middle of the 3rd week. You just need more sleep and it's hard to accomplish it. Page of Wands, I am not picking that up. It feels like you're not willing to put in unnecessary effort at this point, all right? But it feels like at times that passion's getting away, and that's what's coming through with that. At times you could find your anxieties getting away from you as well, and that's a good thing, but it leaves you in this sort of depleted mode, you know, when you're really anxious for a period of time, even if it wasn't just in a moment, and then it leaves your life and you're just like, oh, your whole body just kind of drops. That's the feeling. And it's not even if the anxiety wasn't part of the equation for you, it just feels like you don't have a lot to give, especially physically. All right, don't overexude yourself at this point in the month, as it will be a slow moving part for you, or there's a focus on something that's moving too slowly in progression. It could be a business, it could be a project, your job. Don't force it. The slow pace is purposeful, surrounding this point in the month or the week where you're feeling quite depleted. All right, accept that it's coinciding for a reason. Page of Swords. It's 2 pages so far. I feel like you're learning a lot. Ooh, about somebody you work with or somebody you're wrapped up with financially. Could be both. You could feel as if someone's teaching you a lot and it's a bit annoying or a bit overwhelming. It's like beneficial, but at the same time, being drawn to this Hermit card, you prefer to be alone, or you prefer to teach yourself. You're a self-taught kind of individual, or you're a self-learner, or you learn things quickly and they're not grasping that. Interesting. I feel like a lot of Libras are trying to say, like, I kind of get this already, or I already knew that, but it's still being explained, and it's like, okay. Alrighty then. Wow, so that's 3 pages out of the 4 so far. I need to take a fresh perspective, or just desiring something fresh and new, even if you started something new recently. Alright, so that's 2 pages, page of Swords, one clarifying the other. It's like new knowledge, new wisdom on top of new knowledge and wisdom. It's a lot to handle, but you can handle it, right? Also feeling like, going back to this imagery, it's like you're walking on a thin rope, right, with somebody, or they're walking on a thin rope with you. Or at this point, we're so depleted that you could easily be pissed off, but I don't feel like you get to that point. Wanting to just kind of separate yourself from the annoyances of your job, your career at this time. Wanting to spend more time on a business or a side gig than you have time to devote to it. Okay, you're going to see a lot of birds. Nature's going to be your best friend at this time if you can escape work or find the time to wrap yourself up with it. It'll be sort of serene and peaceful for you. There will be messages through the animals and the moments you have. Okay? There's something magical, though, about your ways, your touch. It came out in a weekly read recently. Is something about the way you produce work, the way you learn things, the way you communicate. Even though you feel the need to sort of, or feel your push to explode at times, you just have this magical way about you where people are drawn to you. Success is kind of drawn to you. Good for you, because I feel like you're dealing with a lot. Relevant time to pick up the Devil card to begin the second half. For the Devil, for Libra, somebody in your work environment needs to shut up. I don't know why that's coming out. Or you could just feel like you're overworking yourself. You may not feel like you have a choice, but all the meanwhile, you are in the spotlight. Okay, you might feel like the wrong person's getting an immense amount of attention and praise within your work environment. Or you might feel as if when you're sort of overly depleted, overworked, that's when you're noticed. And it's like, okay, yep, the bags under my eyes are quite intense. I am feeling quite depleted. I'm trying not to overthink things. At the same time, I'm trying to make my way towards success, abundance, justice, and now I'm in the spotlight. So be it. It's again that magical touch and way about you, the approach that you have. It's leaving you being put in the spotlight on stage to a certain extent. Okay, as well as focus on completion, on new beginnings, on you needing to stay patient when making your way towards what you deserve. Focus on your beauty as well. People noticing your skin complexion or just your outfit. Knight of Swords. Take a deep breath when it comes to background noise when you're working, or when it comes to difficult energies, or just maybe being empathic. Feeling as if you're just ready to charge away from work. I feel like you could be working a shift and being like, all right, this last few hours are moving really damn slowly. Excuse me as I word that horribly, because I am still a little bit on edge due to the background noise. But feeling like you just want to sort of escape. Maybe running late as well in the middle of the last week of the month. Finding it hard to focus because being aligned with the Nine of Wands, you're very depleted. I'm seeing somebody wake up late and it's just like, oh shit, I'm so happy I got that last extra hour of sleep, or extra half an hour, whatever it may be. But then it's like, you're just charging for the plane. Ooh, charging for, I was going to say train, bus, your car, whatever it may be, a taxi. However you end up getting to work or just wherever you're trying to go, you might be wanting to sort of charge towards a plane to go on a vacation. It's not the right time, I feel. Interesting. A big focus on your individual path when it comes to the middle of the last week of the month. Feeling as if you are a bit stuck, a bit trapped in your work or within your schedule, but you want to sort of sail away to a certain extent. All right, emotionally go after something new, something fresh, or just something, again, you would rather put your efforts towards at this time. Two of Wands. You just long for more to finish up the month, okay? Just thinking a lot about your ideal job, or just when you're going to get to that next level of success that you deserve. Or when you'll finally be able to invest your money in something you've been looking to. And it's like, I just feel like a lot of Libras start something new and then want something to replace that shortly after, right? It either falls short of your expectations, or you just look to achieve something completely different, you know? Always just striving for bigger and better. I guess that's good, but just try not to allow it to deplete you or take away that hope, okay? But with the Knight of Swords, wanting to sort of in a passionate, feisty way go after something new, once again, it's aligned with the Page of Swords. I feel like you'll be learning more towards the end of the month about this new beginning. You could be doing some research online for apartments to invest in, housing, you know. It could be more so you looking up new jobs ahead of time, even if you know it's not the right point for you to invest in or make your way towards this. Feeling quite secretive about what you're investing in or researching at this time, learning about it, you will get a little bit of clarity, right? A push to focus on the silver lining of where you're at this time. There's a benefit to it, okay? Even if it's not ideal, excuse me. Feeling as if with the Queen of Cups in the Light Seers deck, it's this imagery where she's like, I surrender, you know, I accept this approach of just everything happens for a reason. Where I'm at is purposeful, even if it's not perfect. Once again, I'm going to just go with the flow and let things unravel as they may, transpire as they may. All right? Again, you might be feeling a bit stuck, but there's a huge focus, an underlining focus on your financial stability and where you want to head. All right? How strong you truly are at the end of the day, how the possibilities are endless for you. Okay? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. I hope you have the most amazing rest of the month, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Libra.